Yo, what's up, guys? It is your host of Melodic Mayhem, AcidXHappy, here today with my partner in crime and co-host, Metal Motherfucking Mike. What's up today, Metal Mike?
Yo, 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 I am excited. I am excited, y'all.
Why are we excited today, Metal Mike? Why are we
Oh,
excited?
man, this artist we got for y'all today, man. The hype is real, man. I've heard some of this guy's music, and it's freaking mind blowing, y'all.
It
I
is. It
mean,
really is.
boom.
Fucking, this man has basically taken multiple different genres and thrown them all together and has made some amazing music with that, style that he's doing. And I would like to take this moment now to introduce you guys to this artist. And I'm going to bring him on screen right now. Welcome to the show.
What's up? What's up? Thank you for having me on, y'all.
Absolutely. You want to tell the audience a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from?
Yeah, I go by Lord Zero. I'm from
Okay.
I go by Lord Zero. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. But I play all over Florida. Just stationed in Jacksonville at the moment, but I play all over Florida. I make dubstep. I make metal rap music as well. And I'm also a scare actor and do a whole bunch of different things like that.
Oh, sweet. We
That's
love that
fucking
on Melodic
badass.
Mayhem.
We do.
So, Lord Zero, how did that name come about?
So the craziest story is that when I first started DJing, when I first came up with my DJ persona, I was a fan of the band Ghost. If you're familiar with the band,
Mm-hmm.
so Ghost has a song called Year Zero, and that was one of my most streamed songs that year. So I was just thinking of names I could come up with, and I was like, okay, well, Year Zero, that sounds lit. I was like, why don't we make like a whole personality character off of kind of like loosely based on the song and whatnot.
Okay.
So I came up with Year Zero, but then after playing as Year Zero for a while, I played for Year Zero as like a year or two, and then I had a hater in my comments talking shit. He was like, I don't know what the fuck he said, but I responded to him. I was like, bitch, don't call me Year Zero. Call me Lord Zero. And then I was like, and I was like, wait. I was like, low key, let
That
me
was one of
play
them.
with that.
That was one of them epiphany. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I could do some things with that. And then so I adopted the name Lord Zero and just ran off with the whole Lord gimmick as a whole
Okay.
personality, stage performance, and everything.
I am gonna
Right.
hop on your
That.
Facebook and make my this whole video public so that we can see these comments over here.
I'm
If
gonna
you
let you do
guys
that first. I'm gonna
go
go
ahead and
ahead and
keep
ask you
bantering,
some
I'm
more
still here. I
questions,
just
and
won't be able to see y'all.
I'm next. But so do you perform as you? Do you wear a mask? What is the Lord Zero persona? What does Lord
So,
Zero look like?
so Lord Zero is a um So on stage, I wear a red jumpsuit with a mask and a wig,
Okay.
and and arm fishnets, and it's a whole thing. If you got like any picture examples, you could pull up. But yeah, it's a whole
I
mask
don't.
and
I don't
everything.
right now.
But yeah, it's a whole mask, wig, jumpsuit, all of that stuff. It's kind of like Slipknot, but it's yeah, but if Slipknot was to
Um,
wear a wig, that's what I kind of look like.
that's fucking cool. So Okay, I would say, I wanna say that, you're kind of doing your own thing though, because if you think
Yeah,
about it, Corey Taylor, Slipknot, they wear the masks and stuff, but you've got like a whole different vibe to your persona. You know what I mean? That what they've
yeah,
got going on.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, my whole thing is based off that.
That's it,
So
bro.
when I came up with the Lord character and whatnot, I was like, okay, let me start playing on this. So when I told dude, I was like, bitch, call me the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, let me just play on this. So I was like, okay, we adopted things such as spirituality and like mockery of Christianity
Of
into the
course.
brand. And then so like if I'm calling myself the Lord, I was like, I don't like let me try to figure out like a way to explain it to people without sounding insane. But like
It's
pretty much I call myself the Lord because personally believe I am the Lord. I believe all everything that I do is great. I believe that all my music is great. That doesn't necessarily mean that I am the Lord. That like my favorite artists to me are the Lords. They're my lords. But I am Lord Zero, so let me be your Lord. Is
That
how
there
I
is
you
look at it.
fucking
awesome, my
go.
friend.
So awesome. I'm sending
All
my
right,
link
we
out.
are public.
We are, yes.
And um as far as the music
Anybody
goes,
who has questions for Mr. Lord Zero in the comments. I actually have my laptop working so I can play. I've got a couple songs sitting in front of me. I've got Bitch, I Am the Lord, Final WAV. I've got It Is the End, FLIP, The Lord of Florida. I've got Lord Zero, Killer Clowns, and I've got The House of a Thousand Corpses.
dude, I want to
Yeah,
hear House
definitely
of a Thousand
play some for
Corpses.
them. House of Thousand Corpses
House
is
of a Thousand
honestly my
Corpses?
favorite song
I love that
that I
movie.
made so far. Yeah, same. I based it off in a movie because what happened was when I was throwing my own EDM events as Graveyard Gang in Jacksonville, somebody left a funny comment on my page, and they actually believe in the whole Lord Zero character persona. They believe I'm actually a crazy maniac running around
Oh,
here.
sweet.
So they left a comment on my page. It said, Darian Houston, Lord Zero, shouldn't be allowed to throw events in Jacksonville, Florida, because he's a necrophiliac cult leader. And it's and then so I was like, huh, okay. And then so I just so happened to heard the song by Rob Zombie called House of a Thousand Corpses.
I love the
And
Ah,
song. I
shit.
love the movie.
and then
I am a
so
fan.
And then so once I heard the song and it goes like and he was also a necrophiliac, I was like, yo, I was like, what if I was just to add that whole shit before a drop in a song? And Loki
Right.
and then ever since I've been rolling with it and it's one of my most popular songs. It's one of my favorite songs that I made too as well.
Well, let's hear it, Acid. And the minute you can't play a song, I'm ready to go. Just send it to me and I'm ready. But if you can play it, play it.
All right, it's playing, boys. Can you let me know if you can or can't hear it once it starts?
I'll give you some sign language.
Police have identified 4 victims and plan on more than just the 4 murder charges filed today.
Awesome.
Earlier reports of cannibalism. The building was a scene of
This is House of a Thousand Corpses by Lord Zero, y'all.
even more plan on more than just the 4 murder charges filed today.
So a necrophiliac. And then the beat drops. So nasty, bro.
What's up, Davey?
This song became like a cult classic unintentionally, but I love it. Yo, hopefully Facebook don't ban me for this shit, bro. I love how I added like a whole melodic section to it to give it that creepy vibe.
It does. I fucking love it. You are so talented, my friend.
I want to hear it. It's dark.
Woo!
Arrested on suspicion of mass murder. Some of these murders at least have been committed outside the city.
I did have a vape somewhere, Dave. Whole issue, man.
This song is such a classic. I love it. Like seeing me on stage and then hearing me play this song is like a whole experience on its own outside of just like listening to my music on like SoundCloud and whatnot.
I fucking bet.
Can we see your mask?
Yeah, I can actually, if y'all would like to see Lord Zero, I could show you Lord Zero if you give me.
I would love to see Lord Zero.
I would love to see Lord Zero too, honestly.
All right,
Dude,
if y'all give me like 2 minutes, I got y'all.
All right.
Hell yeah. Let's get some Lord Zero in the house, peoples.
Let's meet him.
Rocco,
I'm ready to
I'm
meet the
gonna calm
mask,
down,
man.
Honestly,
I keep freezing. We got a question for you when you get back, Mr. Lord Zero. Directly from the comment section.
Yeah, I love it when this happens.
I love it. I love it when our audience decides to ask questions to our artists. If anybody else has any comments or questions for our artists, please do not hesitate to ask.
I mean, I was going to ask a similar question. I wasn't going to word it the same, but, you know, I'm going to let you have that one, Dave.
He said, I'm going to let you have that one, Dave. Also, moving forward, since we've got a little downtime here, we don't want to keep it quiet. So I do want to tell you guys that the 11th, unfortunately, the interview we have on the 11th with Daniel Smith has been canceled due to some personal affairs that have happened. And instead of doing an interview that day, we are going to be playing a game called Music Roulette. And according to my big boss man, Mr. Davey No Fucks, we will be giving away tickets to LGP2 to anybody who can guess the first 3 songs that we play. I'll sit in that day. Y'all can interview me. You know what? Instead of playing roulette the whole time, we're gonna give Mr. Davey No Fucks a nice little interview while we play the game.
Sir, that is you.
Only one winner. Only one winner, but you will get some nice tickets to a nice show. Trust me.
Now, is this a 1-day ticket or is this a 2-day
The whole
ticket?
weekend.
Oh, this is a 3-day ticket, you guys.
Yo, can y'all hear me like this?
We can hear you. Hello, Lord
We can
Zero.
hear you, brother. Oh my goodness, I fucking love it.
Yeah, so this is just a mask, and then it's just a wig on top of it, and then I just wear a whole red jumpsuit and arm fishnets to go with it.
That is fucking
Nice.
awesome, dude.
So,
So, a question. Go ahead, Mr. Metal Mike.
so I had talked to him. We had talked a little bit last night about mask, and he's talking about he's wanting to upgrade that mask. It gets better. It gets better, y'all. Listen to the man. I mean, the mask he's gonna get is off the chain.
Off the chain. A comment directly from our comment section wants to know, Mr. Davey No Fucks wants to know what you believe might set you apart from other artists or make you an individual artist on your own.
I think what's y'all can hear me good under this, can you?
Yeah, we can hear you, babe.
Okay, so honestly, what sets me apart from other artists and what makes me unique is my own individual take on the music industry as its own.
Okay.
Cause, cause I like don't want to be put in a box. So like, for example, with my rap stuff now, it's like rap. It's like rap, deep dubish, like trap, kind of like anything that I could do to as Lord Zero under to make it more me, I guess. Like I'm trying to figure out like ways to explain it, but like to make it more creepy, make it more like I'm gonna have horror songs and like horror rap music and like horror metal music and horror EDM music. Um, so like pretty much what makes me is like my whole um the way I go about my sounds and certain stuff like I use like this clown laugh, but I will only like use it on the beat to where like the
Yeah,
beat drops and then all of a sudden the clown goes crazy laughing and shit. So like my special
Dude.
so like my
I
special
love it.
effects and all my different um production wise that I do. Cause yeah, like my rap might not be the best or my metal's not gonna be the best, but regardless I think it's the best and whatnot. And
You
what
gotta have
I
that confidence.
yeah, yeah. And then also it's cause I add my own artistic style to it.
Okay.
It's its own dark universe pretty much.
What do you do? Rap, sing, or just make beats? So Mr. Davey No Fucks wants to know one, what would make your music a good vibe for other people? And two, what do you okay, when it comes to your genre, do you have one main genre or do you split off into all the genres?
So what would make my music good for people is a good ass question. Cause honestly, it's kind of creepy, but if you like creepy dubstep music or if you like the edgier rap music, alternative music like Bones and Suicide Boys and Ghostman, like the dark stuff, and then
Mm-hmm.
if you like your EDM dark and you like your rap dark, then you'll probably also like your metal a little dark, kind of like that too.
Oh yeah,
And then
Of
I kind
definitely.
of
course.
like I made a Ice Nine Kills remix, and I'm a big fucking fan of Spencer and Ice Nine Kills. They're like my favorite band ever. One of my favorite
I've heard
bands.
some of that.
Yeah, so I made a remix of one of their songs, and they're a horror inspired band. They make horror inspired metal music, but it's really fucking good. So like,
Hey.
so if you can vibe with dark music, I can make you dance to it. And then then if you vibe with like dark rap and stuff, then you will definitely vibe with it. Then if you vibe with dark metal stuff, not like I don't want to say dark cuz people will get offended, but like I mean like if you fuck with like metalcore like
Mm-hmm.
Motionless in White, Ice Nine Kills, people like that, then you might fuck with me.
Okay.
And then,
So
what was
Right.
the other question?
I was gonna ask, what platforms do you use to post your music?
Yeah, so right now you can find my music on SoundCloud,
Okay.
SoundCloud mainly, and then we're trying to get it up on Spotify, but Spotify has this whole thing to where like you got to make the image a certain size and shit.
Yes.
So legit, I've just been putting it off and procrastinating it because I haven't felt like dealing with the headache of dealing with every individual picture and having to edit every individual picture. I was like, you know what? It will get done sometime soon.
Right.
So hopefully by next month, I'm hoping to have it all up on social, all up on streaming platforms on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal, all that stuff.
Have you have you ever done any collaborations? Have you worked with any other artists at all?
No, I've only really worked with myself at the moment, but I've only mainly known like DJs who would want to work on stuff, like other producers, but it's a whole process with two DJs or like two producers trying to bang out a song compared to like me as a producer and a rapper and a vocalist trying to work with like someone like yourself who's an artist. Like it's different when two producers try to make a track. We're just like sending files back and forth, and it could take days, it could take months, it could take years compared to like an actual like music collab with another artist. So I really just started expanding my craft into the rap and dark and the metal stuff. Like legit, like I only started writing all the songs that you heard in like the past month and a half of
Okay.
all the metal or rap songs. So like it's been a quick turnaround like that.
Hey,
So I'm still diving into like the whole universe, but I'm so open to work with any artist that wants to make like any like rap or metal or anything like that. And I'm also up to EDM collaborations as well. I'm down for anything though.
right. That's good. I mean, this man's ready to go in any direction you want to go. He's ready.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. All you have to do is just DM me and then just I'll respond to you.
Now I know our audience wants to know, are you hot in that mask right now? Are you sweating?
Right now, cause I'm in my house, no. But like, if I was on stage though,
Oh,
on stage it's insane. Like, I so underneath this, I don't mind exposing myself on fucking air. People can talk shit about me taking this shit off, but I'm gonna take this shit off to explain to y'all the
no, no, go
process
ahead.
of it.
Go ahead.
So,
There's no judgment here. There's no
so it's
judgment in
a
this chat.
so it's
Nope.
a wig. It's just a wig, and then we got the mask. But you also got this, which is like a face mask now.
Oh my goodness.
So legit, this gets like all in my eyes like
Ooh.
this, and then but you also got it covering my mouth. So I've one time been on stage with the whole outfit on and whatnot, and legit the whole fucking mask of it, like legit from where it's covering my mouth was legit. I was on stage in Daytona getting legit waterboarded under my own fucking mask
Jeez.
during the set. Like it was legit so fucking bad that I felt like I was about to pass the fuck out. I legit ducked up under the table and then lifted up the mask part just so I could fucking breathe. I was like, holy shit, bro. Like it was so fucking bad. But
Now, do you
but
share your music on Facebook?
yeah, I share like my links and stuff to all my music. It's on Facebook,
Okay.
but yeah, most of all my music's on like SoundCloud.
Hell yeah.
So you say you mostly performed in Florida. What's the biggest crowd you've ever performed in front of?
Yeah.
So my biggest crowd ever is it was August of last year. This is if we got this is the wildest like story ever. If we got plenty of time to tell it, it's cool with y'all.
Go for it. We have
So
about an hour still.
okay, bet. So the crazy story was that so my friend Bad Proxy called
Oh
me
yeah, we got plenty,
and he
man.
was like
Yeah.
and my friend Brad Proxy called me. He called me and he was like, "Hey, Darian, for your birthday, how about you open for me and at Orlando at Guilt nightclub?" And this was before I had any big shows or anything like that. So this was like my first official big show of August last year. So I get to play open for Bad Proxy. It was a packed crowd to start off the night. I want to say it was like 11 o'clock. So before I left for that day to go to Orlando, because Jacksonville to Orlando is only about 2.5, 3 hour drive. So me and my friends went down there later that night once it got closer to time to be there. So what that I didn't know is when I was at home, I was on Record Box. It's a program where you have to program like your USB and stuff to work on like the professional DJ equipment. So I was putting my songs onto Record Box, onto my USB and whatnot. And then so I get off of the program and everything, inject the USB thinking everything was good. But I read a sign on my computer that said, "Warning, all songs might have not been ejected onto this USB or whatnot." And I didn't think nothing about it. I just clicked okay, what the fuck ever. And then so I drove all the way down to Orlando. I get to Orlando. Me and my friends are partying because it's my first big show and it's also my birthday coming up. So it's kind of like an early birthday celebration as well. So I was down there fucking at Guilt nightclub with my friend Jenny, and me and her, Seth, and a whole bunch of other people. We were just getting high and whatnot. And then fucking I was like, oh shit. Here comes 15 minutes before I gotta be on stage. I'm still not dressed up as Lord Zero yet. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm still not in my whole costume yet. So I'm like, holy shit. So here I go running to the bathroom to get dressed and whatnot. Little did I know they opened doors a little early to get more people in there. So I was getting dressed as Lord Zero, and all these people were waiting in line just to get to the bathroom because I had my boy Seth block the door so nobody would come fuck with me in the bathroom while I was getting ready. So this man legit had a line of at least 10 plus people waiting to get in the men's restroom. And then as I come out the bathroom all of a sudden looking like Lord Zero, and then people are like, "Oh, of course we would go to the bathroom that Lord Zero is changing into." It was the funniest shit ever. So after that happened, I was already slightly embarrassed by that. So, so I come out the fucking bathroom. I have to get on stage and whatnot. So I get on stage, thinking, okay, I'm about to rock this shit. I get on stage, and the craziest shit happened. I plug in my USB, go to my playlist, and then the shit says I only have 8 songs. I'm like, bro, what do you mean only 8 songs? I'm like, fuck. Wait, no, I don't think 8 might have been over because I just legit pulled up that USB because ever since this night happened, I got rid of the USB. I was so pissed. So what happened was I pulled up to the set and I'm up on stage and everything, ready to rock it. Turn on my playlist and I'm like, holy shit! I only got fucking like 6 or 7 songs in this bitch.
Jeez.
And here I go. I gotta
Again? No, this
no,
is second.
no,
Again?
this is same. This is the same story. So legit. I only had 6 songs on this USB, and here I am at Guilt Nightclub Orlando, opening up for Bad Proxy. I had a big old crowd, and this is my first big fucking show, and my fucking balls dropped to the my gut was
I
in the
bet.
fucking my gut
Good
was in the
Lord.
fucking ground, bro. I was like, oh my god, 6 songs. What the fuck do I do? And the songs were random. They weren't even like,
Dude, what did you
yeah,
do?
I don't know. I just know that I accidentally, when I told you that it popped up on my screen earlier that day, it said not all your songs imported on the USB. I didn't think nothing about this shit. I just said whatever. So I pull up on stage, and what that warning told me was, oh shit, your music is not on your USB.
Yeah, guess what? You just fucked yourself, buddy.
Yeah, so I'm up on stage, fucking gut in the fucking floor. All these a sea of fucking people, everybody's looking at me. This is my first big performance, and so I was like, okay, well, I've got 6 songs here. They're not the best quality of songs, and I got no clue what really they are. But you know what? I know what a couple of them are. So let's begin with this song, and we're just gonna stretch this bitch out for the whole 6 songs.
Fucking wing
I
it.
I was like,
Fucking wing it.
I was like, I don't care if I gotta play half of a song and then play like half of another song, then bring the other half of that song back, and just kept doing shit like that, like crossing it and shit. I was like,
Shit.
I was like, you know what? We're gonna get these people the best 6 songs of their life. And so I put on a pretty banger set, they told me, for 6 songs, but I legit hardly remember any of the set because I was so fucking nervous of how I was going to pull off the 6 songs. And then the
The
craziest shit.
6 songs.
The crazy shit, the promoter, Lauren Hardy, freaking who's the promoter of Bass Nights, who was the promoter of Bass Nights down in Orlando. I fucking love Lauren. So anyways, Lauren fucking came up on stage, and he was like, "Oh my god, where do you get this song from?" I was like, because it was such a bad quality song, and I guess he could tell like the qualities of the
He came
fucking
up to
shit.
save your
Yeah,
ass.
yeah, he came up on the stage and whispered, and like told me, yelling at me. I was like, he was like, "Where the fuck did you get these songs?" I was like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what's going on right now, bro. So he let it slide. He let the set slide, even though to him it sounded like shit. But the audience couldn't tell, and the audience vibed with the whole
That's
shit.
what matters. That's
And
what
then,
Yes,
really
that is
matters in that
exactly what matters.
situation.
and,
As long
and
as your
yeah,
audience is vibing, dude.
and then
Yeah. But
so I end up rocking the 6 song set, and then afterwards there's a picture. It's the funniest shit after. So afterwards, I get off stage and I want to take a photo with the audience because I just fucking played this 6 song fucking set,
Yeah.
and they got no fucking clue what the fuck just happened. So I was like, and I got this big ass fucking crowd. So I was like, let me pose real quick for the audience. And bro,
dude, you're feeling on top of the
and,
world right now. You just pulled this shit
you
out of your ass.
Shit.
and then legit half of the audience went to the fucking bar. So legit, there's just a picture of me with like a half crowded audience, but there's pictures of me during the set with the big audience and whatnot. But my little pose set only had like 10 or so people in the picture. But I was like, hey, I know the story behind that picture. That I was like, that's a night I'm never gonna fucking um
But that is
yeah,
the
never
textbook.
fucking
Is
I'll
the
forget, bro.
textbook winging it. That's the
It
textbook
is.
Legit.
definition of winging it right there. And Acid Happy and I can both tell you as podcasters, we've had to wing it.
Few times,
Yeah,
not even on
legit.
just this show. On Nation of Elevation 2.0, Davey and I and Mike have to wing it all the time.
Legit. I
Oh
had
yeah.
Lauren came up on the stage, and not on the stage, but Lauren was after the set. He was like, "Bruh, why didn't you just not play at all?" I was when you saw that USB and it was like that. I was like, "They came for
The
a show.
show
The
must
show
go
must go
on. You
on."
you are a
The show
performer.
Exactly.
must go on.
The
Exactly. The
show
show
must go
must go
on.
on.
Okay, so since
I-
the show must go on, what song am I playing next? We just played House of a Thousand Corpses. We got 4 more in this
That
bitch
was
I can
my
play.
pick, and it is Mr. Lord Zero's pick next.
All right, what we playing for you? What song should our
uh,
audience hear next?
what songs do you have?
I've got
I
Bitch.
just
I am the Lord Final Wave. I've got Is It the End? I've got the Lord of Florida, and I've got Killer Fucking Clowns.
Let's play Bitch, I am the Lord.
Let's do it. Playing right
Bitch,
now. Give me
I
just a
am
second to load it. Load it up.
Lord. Hell yeah.
And then after the song, I've got a funny story about how the song came about.
100%.
Save it, because I want to hear this shit.
We are about to play. I'm just waiting for it to load up on my end. My laptop's a piece of shit, so it might take a couple seconds. Can you all hear it? Yes, no, maybe so. Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Rock and roll. Sweet.
I'll be back. Right back.
Long reputation as Florida's bloodiest city.
Right.
I am the Lord. I am the fucking Lord. I am the fucking Lord.
I fucking love this song.
I am the fucking Lord.
What? Fire.
I am the Lord.
Hey, the police know, bro.
The laughs.
You will die by this fucking sword. Bitch, I will kill you. That bitch blood on the floor. Die, you fucking whore. Our love is no more. You broke my heart. Thought it was real from the start. Bitch, I am the Lord. I am the fucking Lord. I am the fucking Lord. I am the fucking Lord. Bitch, while you're dying, I'll hit it one last time. Your death will be on my motherfucking time.
What up, Tyler? If you want to come in, I can bring you on as the co-host.
I am the fucking Lord. I am the fucking Lord. Bitch. I am the fucking Lord. Bitch. I will kill you. That bitch. Blood is on the floor. Die, you fucking whore. Our love is no more.
Such a masterpiece.
That was
Great.
epic,
So-
man. Holy shit, bro.
So for
What
that
was it?
song
Okay.
is like, go ahead.
No, you said you had something to say about that song, so I got my
Oh,
question
good.
ready to
Okay.
fire. If you don't answer it,
So okay. So about this song was that so I was just in my room one day, and so I was fucking like halfway drunk at Myth at my friends. My friends were
happens.
throwing my friends were, I'm trying to remember, sorry. So my friends were throwing down on the patio at Myth nightclub, and it was my Ops album release party. So these dudes who've been talking shit about me in Jacksonville forever were they're throwing an album release party at Myth. Well, there's people on the lineup that I fucked with who are my homies. So I was like, well, I kind of wanted to go out tonight. So I said, okay, let's go out. So I said, fuck it, we're pulling up. So I pull up, I buy a ticket and whatnot, go in and whatnot. And then I'm just chilling on the patio with all my homies and shit and then whatnot. And then fucking end up drinking with them and smoking with them on the patio and shit. It was a shout out to fuck. I think they're called fucking Duval Sound now. But shout out to my boys. We were just chilling. And then so after the night goes on, I actually went in for the actual headliners, my ops. I watched a little bit of their set, but I was so like I was so faded that I was just getting ready to leave. So I get ready to leave and I go into the element part of the of Myth nightclub. The element part is like a little bistro part that's outside of where the stage and stuff. So like a whole different area. So I go sit at the bar of this and I'm sitting directly across from the ops, like at the bar. And here I am and like all these people who were talking shit about me, I started talking shit back. But I popped out to their I popped out to their party anyway because I wanted to support my friends.
What up, Ox Logan?
So anyway, I was sitting across from them at the bar, right? And they was like, and I heard one of the girl, her name is Jenna was like, oh, look at him, wanna be Ghost Main, Halloween Horror Nights. And so low key, I was like, did a girl really just call me Halloween Horror Nights? Did I just get called Universal fucking Studios? I was like, what does Halloween Horror Nights mean as an insult? But I was like,
I mean,
but I was thinking,
right. I mean,
yeah,
should I be offended? Should I?
yeah.
I mean,
But what? But I was thinking the whole time.
that
I was
could be
like,
a good thing. That could be a
yeah,
bad thing.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking the whole time. I was like, so I was thinking, how can I be a ghost main? I don't got no rap songs right now. I was like, I used to rap like 3 something years ago, but they don't know about that because I deleted the whole history of it. But
Right.
I only left one song up for lore. It's on my SoundCloud. It's on my not on my SoundCloud. It's on my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel, there's a video called "Wet as Booty," and it has like 3.4K views. So back before I was moved to Florida, I used to be a rapper, but I deleted all of that shit because I didn't want nobody finding out about this shit
Yeah.
when I came up with Lord Zero. But then I was like, well, fuck. I was like, how can I? So here we are. Fast forward 2 3 years later, and I was sitting across the bar, and she called me. I want to be Ghost Main Halloween Horror Nights and shit. I was like, so how can I be want to be Ghost Main if I don't have any rap music? I'm like, the last thing I did was 3 fucking years ago. I was like, you know how long it's been since I wrote a fucking song? I was like, bro, I haven't wrote music in forever. I was like, I've ever since I quit the rapping, I just did straight dubstep, no life, my dolls, just straight dubstep, mixing, none of that shit. I didn't really fuck with writing raps and shit. But the whole time while I've been in Jacksonville, I've been hanging out with mad rappers and shit. So like the underground in Jacksonville fucks with me heavy in the hip hop scene because they all know who Lord Zero is because they've been to a Lord Zero set before because of
Right.
the people who I've worked with in the underground here in Jacksonville. His name is Milky Vaughn. So, anyways, so they was like want to be Ghost Me. So I was like, okay. I was thinking the next day, and I was in my room. I was like, fuck. I was like, so these bitches really think they're gonna get away with this. I was like, what if he ghost main? I was like, you know what, bro? I was like, let's take it up a notch. I was like, she was like Halloween Horror Nights, and I was like low key. I was like, yeah, Lord Zero could be a fucking Halloween fucking icon. I was like,
He
I was like,
I
could.
love Halloween,
I
dude.
was like, I could be a whole fucking icon. I was like, you know what? I was like, I was used to do this rap shit. So let me search up some rap producers. Let me start talking to my homies. Let me like circle back to my rap rap groups, and I was like, okay, let me start writing again. So I put on this beat, and so during this whole time, this was during my Goddessy beef. For anybody
Okay.
who's watching
Is this where the
that knows,
horrorcore came in, or were you already doing horrorcore?
I was already doing it EDM wise, but this is when I started doing it rap wise. So
Okay,
so so that's
gotcha.
when yeah, so this is when I pulled up the beat. And during my whole Goddessy beef, me and my twin flame Bailey, we were just going through a whole bunch of shit and whatnot. And freaking crazy story, but pretty much I just got off the phone with both with her and Goddessy's girl at the same time. And then I was like, bitch, I am the Lord. Cause I orchestrated a fucking like a three-way fucking drug deal to get some weed. So I was like, so I just
Boom,
jokingly,
baby.
yeah, I was jokingly right after that phone call ended. I was like, bitch, I'm the Lord. I just did that shit. And then I was like, wait a second. And then I had that beat playing. I was like, bitch, I am the Lord. And I was like, you know what? I just kept rocking with it. And then I was like, well, if I just keep saying it over again, it's gonna sound like weird and whatnot. Just saying, "Bitch, I am the Lord." Bitch, I am the Lord. So I was
Oh,
like,
but
"You
it
really gotta."
worked.
Yeah. So I was like, "I
It
gotta."
fucking worked.
I was like, you know what? I was like, let's make this shit minimalistic as fuck,
But I think
but
it's a, yeah,
still
exactly.
works.
You
Yeah.
laid it down. You laid it
Yeah.
down maliciously.
I was like, okay. I
Dude,
was like,
you
how
laid it
could
down. Not
how
even
could I say this shit?
maliciously,
Yeah.
statistically.
Yeah, I was like, how could I lay this shit with my chest? Like, so I was like, okay, we have to, if we're going to be Lord Zero and we're going to be rapping now, I was like, I need to be able to do stuff with vocally with my voice.
Mhm.
So that's where in some of my songs you'll hear like a whining noise, like bitch, like, or I'll go like bitch, as in like a yell scream. But there's also like I, that's like imitating a female kind of because I look like Lord Zero. So what? So I imitate like
Right. Dude, that is
like a
fucking
little
genius.
female. So I imitate like a female voice and go like I, and just
That
make
is
it
genius,
dramatic.
man.
And I was like,
Fuck
well,
yeah.
and I
But
was
you
like,
also had that
yeah,
yay. You had that
yeah,
yay, but you had that yay.
yeah,
All
and
right,
then
we are
to
almost
bring it
at
back
the hour
down.
mark, or at the 50-minute mark. I gotta play a commercial. So
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna play us the commercial. If you guys need to go take a smoke break, take a piss break, you've got about a minute and 18 seconds starting
we
right now.
gonna make it happen. Watch this, y'all.
I'm gonna take everybody off the screen for a second and start our commercial. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be back in
Hey y'all, this Davey No Fucks of the Nation of Elevation. Make sure you tune in 3 times a week and check us out. You heard me?
What's up, y'all? Metal Mike here. Welcome to Melodic Mayhem, where you're gonna hear the newest and hottest underground rock, metal, grunge, alternative, and other mixed genres. We're gonna have artist interviews, we're gonna have music drops. It's gonna be a good time, so y'all stick around and check it out.
Hey guys, AcidXHappy here, host of Melodic Mayhem and co-host occasionally on Nation of Elevation 2.0. You guys can hit us up and tap in with us every single day of the week except for like Wednesday. And we do the Lazy Lounge together on Saturdays, so go ahead and hit us up between 6 p.m. and 6:30 every day of the week and 6 p.m. on Saturdays. Also listen to my music because I be having some fire music. In fact, y'all, what's up? It's AcidXHappy, and we are back from our break. I'm about to bring Mr. Lord Zero and my co-host Metal Mike back on the screen. Metal Mike is taking a piss break, but we got Lord Zero here with us still. Apparently, they switched places on the screen, and that is A-okay. How was your break,
Sorry,
Lord
guys,
Zero?
I'm here.
Just dealing with the usual trolls and shit, you know. The same
Oh
old, same old.
yeah.
Here
The
we.
trolls that
Sorry,
come with
guys.
being
Sorry,
in the
guys.
fucking music industry and whatnot, you know. But yeah, so like I was talking about with the "Bitch I in the Lord" song, I was like, let me
Mhm.
just use my like voice to go like. So I'm really into emo music. That's what I listen to. I listen to like Black Veil Brides, fucking Green Day, all that stuff. So
Okay.
but I also listen to all types of metal, like I listen to like fucking Ice Nine Kills, all that stuff. But anyways, I was like, let me like be dramatic with it, you know, add that dramatic effect to when, because I started like watching this shit and I was like, yo, as a kid when I was growing up and whatnot watching it, I didn't realize how over the top, over dramatic it was, you know, like how
Mhm.
some of the singers are. Like if you ever like watch like their music videos, for example, like you could just see how like over the top, like dramatic it is, or like, or when you're listening to the audio and you're actually listening to like their voice and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just a voice nerd thing that I know, but I was like, yeah, I could just tell in their voice by how like they're pronouncing their words, how they're going about their words, how you got to have that dramatic effect tone on it. And then so I was like, okay, let's start doing that. And then so I was like, okay, bitch, I am the Lord, bitch, I am the Lord. And we just, every like line, I would just come up with like different ways of like doing my voice on the track. I was like, and we just kept rocking with this shit on the beat. I was like, okay, this is fire as fuck. And then so, when we get to the midsection, it was like, bitch, I will, or, shit, I'm trying to remember my own fucking lyrics. That's pretty fucking bad. Well, in my defense, I only wrote the song a month ago, but
Oh, it's cool. It's cool.
I listened to it like 1,000 sometimes. But
I
the
do have a couple questions for you after your story,
yeah,
though.
yeah. So the midsection is just talking about. I was going through how I was telling you my twin flame situation, and it's so I was like, okay. I was like, how can I twist this song again? But make it even darker. I'm like, okay, I could just say, bitch, I am the Lord, bitch, I am the Lord, bitch, I am the Lord. But I need something more. What else can I say? I couldn't figure out for the life of me what to say. And then so I didn't touch the song for a week or two. And then I came back with thinking of to write a song about her. And so I was like, okay. And so I
So
already
you
wrote that.
evolved the song,
Yeah, so I already wrote the
or the
song.
song just took a whole different
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, so I was like, bitch, I will kill you. And then I was just saying like random ass fucking shit I could think of. And then I was like, okay, we just add it all into this one package and let's play it back. And I performed the song. So I listened to it. I was like, okay, how does this sound? I was like, okay. I was like, well, let me try to perform this as Lord Zero and see what would happen. And
Now,
it's
how long
so
does it usually take you to write your music?
so with EDM stuff, it takes me like anywhere from like a week, a day, a month. Like it just depends on like your workflow. But rap, so everything I've got out so far is everything I've written up to like this point. Like I've just been like writing nonstop. I was like, okay, this
I,
shit is. I was like, my music has been going off right now because I was like, okay, I like this. I was like, let's do it. I'm fucking with the "Bitch I Am the Lord" song. I was like, let's keep writing out bangers. I was like, okay, and then I kept writing another one after another one, and I was like, bro, let's just keep fucking sticking with it. So like legit, all my rap and metal
appreciate
stuff,
you, no
that's
fucks.
online. Yeah, so pretty much everything that's online right now, that's rap and metal, has only been out for and written in the past 2 3 months.
Oh wow.
Speaking of metal, Lord Zero, have you ever?
Yes.
When did you get into metal? Have you ever heard any like 70s, 80s, or 90s metal? And could you incorporate that into your music?
Yeah, I grew up on like so my parents weren't really into the whole rock metal stuff. That was more my mom when she was younger. she like Poison and all of that stuff, but she really grew out of that. And then so my dad always listened to hip hop and whatnot. So my uncle listened to like Ozzy Osbourne, AC/DC,
Oh hell yeah.
Led Zeppelin, fucking I said Ozzy, fucking fuck Metallica, legit
Oh,
all legit
Metallica.
legit
Well,
every
see, now you're
90s,
getting more
80s,
into it. But
70s.
there was,
Yeah,
man, there was Slayer, man. Slayer came out in the
yeah,
early
Slayer,
80s,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Oh,
So
y'all know Slayer's coming out of retirement to fucking perform this summer, right?
Oh, my
yeah,
God, are you
that's
serious?
Yeah.
gonna be
No,
sick as
don't
fuck.
tell me
I'm
that.
dead serious.
Yeah, I saw
But
something
it's
about that
about him.
online.
We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about
Yes,
that
of
later.
course.
We're
We
talking about
will.
his music
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. So freaking I was like, yeah, let me just put all this music out. So legit, everything I put out has been written, produced, legit, speed running it. So it's not the best, but I fucks with it. The crowds fuck with it. So I started performing it live. I was like, let's fucking rock this shit, bro. I was like, let's do
Yeah.
it. Bitch, I am the Lord live. And so I played it live at the Webtown function and people fucked with it. I was like, okay, well, let me keep performing the song live. So I performed it in Daytona and the people fucked with it. I was like, okay. So then I started writing more and more music to go along with my sets. And so I was like, okay, I got this catalog of rap and I'm building this catalog of metal, right? As separate from the EDM. So people's only ever known me these past 3 months up to a DJ. So they're like all surprised and shit when they see me rapping and whatnot. They're like, where did this
Oh,
come
yeah,
from?
okay.
Everybody's like, where did this come from and whatnot? Like, why is he acting like this? But the reality is, I've always been like this. It's just I didn't put that energy until my metal and rap stuff. And so once I realized I have a catalog of rap and I'm working on a catalog of metal, I'm also trying to make a metal band too. I was like, okay, well, fuck. I was like, we're doing this rap shit, we're doing the metal shit. I was like, you know what? I was like, let's just combine all this shit and do it all
Speaking of
for
that,
EDM. And then also, I
Yeah.
was like, let's do it all for metal too. And so I have friends who, like I was telling you, coming up in the EDM scene in Jacksonville, I met Milky Vaughn, who's in the underground of rap and metal in Jacksonville. So Milky Vaughn introduced me to all these rappers and all these guitarists and bands and shit.
Okay.
So everybody in the underground knows me in Jacksonville. So I was like, yo, I'm trying to put together a band. And then so I'm like, I want to put together what everything I like to do producing wise. And let me add that to the metal. So like we're already gonna like had the whole band with me being the singer. We have another vocalist, a guitarist. I'm working on filling out the whole band and whatnot. This is still early in the works talk right now, but I got this whole band in the works. But I'm also I'm not going to be the main producer for it because I'm not good with mixing metal. I don't know how like to mix the drums and the guitars, and I want like an actual like somebody who's been in
yeah,
the industry to
talk to
work on it.
her.
You know, yeah, yeah.
She will guide
But
you in the right.
yeah, but I
Yeah,
wanted to
this would.
work like, but I want to work like side by side with that producer as well, so I can add my own artistic flavor to it. Like I might add like dark undertones or like creepy clown laughs on like the guitar solos or like just the wildest fucking shit you can imagine for a live show that we could put the fucking together.
Fuck yeah.
We calling ourselves children of the grave. I
Children
just
of the grave.
why we just came up with the
Man,
name couple, and it's based off of,
you're gonna have to take it now. It's already taken
yeah,
by Black Sabbath.
yeah, but it's only as a song title though. That's what I was like, oh, I that's when I did a quick Google search. I was like, is there any bands called Children of the Grave?
No, not band called.
I was
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
yeah, and then so
gotcha.
I was like, well, there's no band called Children of the Grave. I was like, well, let's fuck it with it. I was like, well, if anything, if Ozzy tries to come for like the copyright or whatever. Like, I would totally love to meet fucking Ozzy Osbourne one day or something like that. I'd be like, yo,
You know
Ozzy, let's go
what?
record or
You
something.
know what?
But like, I hope
You know
not,
what?
though.
I
I hope
fuck
not.
with you for. You just earned my total respect, dude. I will die with this dude.
I was like, bro, I was like, if he wants to come for the copyright, go ahead. I mean, that's whatever. I mean, like, we can do it
At least you get to
non-copyright.
meet
Yeah.
him.
It's
Right.
whatever. I was like, it's whatever if they end up coming for that. I hope not though, but I don't think that's copyright or anything. But yeah, I was like, let me just add all my artistic shit into metal as well. Even I could do the rap stuff in the metal as well. So that's what I was coming back to, the live experience aspect of it. So I'm also a scare actor at 13th Floor Haunted House in Jacksonville, where I've been scare acting for a year and like doing like learning how to scare the shit out of people and whatnot and just having fun with them. So there's like that dramatic side of me as well that I like to go out there and scare people fucking shitless with my friends at night at a fucking haunted house and we get paid good for it. So, anyways, I was like, so there's already that dramatic shit for it. So I was like, let me just add that shit to an on stage presence as well. So I was like,
I actually,
so Lord Zero has become myself literally has become like this whole on stage personality. I'm like, okay, if people want to call me this, and this, I would actually love to fucking rock out with fucking Ozzy on stage. Like I was telling you, like I would love to fucking open up for Ice Nine Kills maybe, because I did make a
Yes.
remix of their song before I started doing the metal and vocal shit. I made a
all right.
remix of their song and they're a
I got another
popular
question
metal
for
band.
you. I got another
So
question
I
for
was
you,
like, yeah,
Lord.
I was like, fuck yeah, let's put all this stuff together.
You obviously have an insane clown posse psychopathic record influence. So
Yes.
out okay. I'm a Southern boy, so obviously my favorite rapper out of psychopathic rappers is Boondocks. Who is yours?
Psychopathic Records. I would have to think who's all on the label.
Oh, you got Boondocks, you got Blaze Your Dead Homie, you got Anybody Killer, you got, Twisted. Of course you
Oh,
got
Twisted.
ICP.
Yeah, yeah. I would definitely ICP. Hold on, I'm looking at their record label right now. I low key forgot that ICP had their own record label until you just now
They
told me
even
about
had
them.
Tech Nine for a little while too, and Tech Nine is a motherfucker,
Oh
dude. He is
yeah,
a
yeah,
lyrical assassin.
yeah. So like
Tech
the more
Nine's got his own label now, though.
yeah,
Yeah,
strange music. Yeah, I
what
know
is it?
about that.
Strange
Yeah,
Music.
yeah,
It is.
and then Suicide
Strange
Boys
Music.
has their own called G59 Gray 59. So that's where I kind of like
I even
my
think
influences
Boondocks
come.
has got his own label
Yeah,
now.
yeah. So ICP is a big
Oh,
influencer
he's a no,
on my.
no. Who's Ouija Magic? Ouija Magic. That's got to be Twisted, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Ouija Magic. That's got to be Twisted. But we digress. We're not talking about ICP and their label. We're
Yeah,
talking about
Lord
Lord
Zero.
Zero.
yeah.
And you know what? The first song I ever heard, there was a metal drop. You remember that song, the first song you introduced to me, Acid?
I do. I have that. I'm waiting for my laptop to actually stop spazzing out because I was about to play another song of
Like I
his. So
said, you can send
Oh
it
yeah,
to me
definitely.
right now and I can get it going.
I could, but if that's all up to my laptop, it should
Boy,
work
because I
though.
want to hear that, man. Dude, because that's a metal drop. Like, whoa, that's like a
Oh fuck
breakdown,
yeah,
you
it is. It's a
guys.
badass one.
Bro,
So
I was,
I've got it loaded up. Do you remember which one that was called, Mr. Lord Zero?
The one with the Ice Knight kills. It is the end.
that one that's got that killer metal, just,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah,
breakdown.
yeah. That was the one that I was talking about before I started doing the vocals that I made. I was like, well, I just so happened to make a song by one of my favorite
Somebody said
bands.
chapter 17. Is that it? Chewy do? Chewy Doo said chapter 17 for some reason. I don't know
Chapter
if that.
17, what does that mean? Is that a song? Is that a name of an artist?
What
Give
you
me a
mean,
thumbs up if
homie?
you can hear this song.
Oh yeah, this sounds sick as fuck.
This is the one. Dude, I'm gonna have to mute myself because I'm gonna go crazy.
I fucking love this one.
Yes, this is one of my favorite songs. I was like, I could actually perform the lyrics of the song now. And then I was like, boom, scary dubstep drop. And then I just added like a spooky, deep dubstep drop.
I fucking love this.
That shit is fucking sick, bro. I had to mute myself. I understand what he said. Ouija Magic, chapter number 7. I get it. ICP.
Devastation. Oh, fuck, I love the song. Face down. And then I was like, you know what, let's come back in with another one. I was like, let's switch it up a little this time.
That shit is fucking sick, bro.
So I was like, just imagine this, but a metal band performing this. So that's what I was talking about when I was talking about adding my own original to a metal band. That's kind of like what I'm going for right there. Just instead of Ice Nine Kills on the vocals, that would be me on the vocals, or somebody else in my band. I was like, I could go stuff like this, or like, I have like so many ideas that on the producing aspect of it, that's going to be cool to play with. It's such a good song, bro.
It belongs on a movie soundtrack. It
Yeah.
does.
Boost it up.
Those vocals. Ooh.
Oh my god, I know.
It's like I need a shower.
It's such a sick song. It's an anthem, bro. I end every
Bruh.
set like with the song, and I act out the song in my EDM sets, and it's a whole theatric experience that you can see there's an actual video of it on my Instagram. It's me in this gold background, and that's when as soon as I seen me like start reacting that out, I was like, bruh, I was like, that is some lord shit, bruh. I was like, this is fucking sick as fuck. I was like, I'm really loving the direction and everything I'm doing with this brand right now. It's gonna be something to see in the coming years.
Oh, dude, you are going nothing but up from here, man. I cannot wait.
Absolutely. Is the one question we do have for you? Is this your first interview?
Yeah, so actually, I actually gifted y'all. Y'all are my like
What?
first interview, bro.
Bro,
Like
you fucking nailed this shit.
I never done like an actual like in person like on podcast interview. Everybody's been curious. I was like I saw you hit me up about it. I was like, bet, let's do it. And then I was like, well, here I am, world. Hello. Even though there's pictures of me of what I look like and whatnot, and everybody knows what the fuck I look like regardless. So
Right.
I was like, but y'all the like the first time the people to really get the inside scoop behind the scenes of everything I've done so far.
Well, we are very
So
Yeah.
honored to have you on our
6 months
show.
down the road. 6 months down the
100%.
road when we're wondering about, what's going on with Lord Zero, would you be willing to come back and,
Give us a recap.
Hell yeah.
give us a recap?
Definitely.
We love returning
Hell yeah.
artists because our audience likes to know what's
Yeah,
going on.
shoot. Honestly,
You know?
I hope I have like a whole bunch, maybe sooner before that. Who knows?
Dude,
We
there's
got a
even
bunch to talk
options
about.
to
Yeah.
co-host. You can even
Yeah,
become
definitely. Yeah.
co-host.
You know? There's
Yeah,
always that
definitely.
option. And then
Yeah. I'm
we've got
always up to a
another
lot of stuff.
show if for your rap, if you ever wanted to like share some of your raps and your other genres of music, we have
Yeah,
a brother
definitely.
show called Nation of Elevation 2.0, and we could also get your music put on there if you're interested.
Yeah,
It
definitely hit me
deals
up.
with
I'm
the
down.
rap, the rhythm and blues, the hip hop,
We
the
cover
non rock and
everything.
roll
Both
side
of
of
our
things.
shows, we cover it all.
Yeah, definitely. I'm
Yeah,
definitely
we
down. Y'all
do.
hit me up.
We try to hit
Let's work something
every
out.
genre.
Yeah, definitely. I'm game.
And man, you are an artist without a genre, man, because you've got so many genres. You
Yeah.
leave yourself without a genre. You really
Yes,
do.
That's
I'm
where we
trying.
throw
Yeah.
the word versatile in.
Yeah.
Versatile meaning you go where you're needed or where you want to
Yeah.
go.
I definitely don't want to be ever put in a box. That's what I came up with the idea. The whole idea. But I can't fucking speak right now because I'm high. Clip
Dude,
that
you're
shit.
It
good.
happens. Hey man,
But
drugs are back, dude.
anyways, this is how I came up with the whole fucking lore and everything for Lord Zero. I was like, okay, bet. I was like, let's add fucking everything into it. I was like, okay, I don't want to just be a dubstep DJ. I was like, that's boring. I was like, don't just book me for dubstep. I want to play with the house crowds too. So
Right.
I was like, okay,
We
I
got
want to.
about 14 minutes left,
I
you
was, I,
guys.
I was like, let me do the spooky house. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the spooky house, the spooky rhythm. I was like, let me do the spooky techno. I was like, let's put all my stuff into that, as well as in transferring outside of EDM into hip hop and into metal.
What's up, Blake?
So I was like,
What the
fuck it,
fuck
bro.
is up?
So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna combine everything into one big box. And I was like, let's see
Yeah,
y'all
dude,
contain
I
this
love
box.
it. Dude,
I was like, we're a rolling ball, bro. I was like, we're coming, bro. We're steaming downhill.
the music I heard tonight, man, is epic. And if that's what everything in one big box sounds like, dude, I'll take the whole box.
Same. I'll
Yeah,
take
bro.
the whole box and I'll take the side scrapings that other people don't want.
Right.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I've definitely got so much more music in the works. Like, as soon as I hit 500 followers on SoundCloud, I'm releasing a new song called I Just Fucked the Ops Bitch While Doing a Line of K Off My Twin's Flame Ass. That's the name of the song.
Fuck
And
yeah, dude! Woo!
I was like, you know what? I was like, we're just going to name the song something fucking outrageous as fuck. I was like, you know
That
what?
is,
That's the name of the song, and you'll have to wait to hear
dude, that
to,
is
to see what it's about.
either insane or it is genius. It's either insane or it's genius. I'm not sure which one yet. We'll find out.
And I was like, you know what? I was like, let's keep writing. So this is all new stuff I came out recently. So I'm working on a new album as well. Then I'm going to drop this Leo season, probably like August 10th, like somewhere around there. But
Okay.
I'm aiming for August 10th, but we'll see what happens. But
All right.
sometime around then. And it's going to
I
be
got
the
a
same
question
stuff
for
I've been
both of
doing.
y'all.
Okay.
I got a question for both of y'all. When can we be ready to hear an AcidXhappy Lord Zero collaboration, man?
All right. So that's completely
ASAP.
up to him.
ASAP. Let's work on it. I'm down for whatever.
I'm down for it after the show. I'll start a fucking hook and get a beat sent to you tonight.
Y'all heard it here on
I'm down,
Melodic
bro.
Mayhem, you guys.
I'm down, bro.
On
You just
Melodic
send it to
Mayhem,
me
y'all
and
heard
let's
it.
work it, bro.
Fuck
I can
yeah.
have it done ASAP, bro. Let me know.
Oh,
So
okay. We're gonna have a meeting after the show.
That album I'm working on is coming out next month. So
He said it could be on the album that's
it could
coming
be on the
out.
album. If we can bust that out, let's bust that out. I'm game.
Y'all heard it here on Melodic Mayhem, y'all.
Y'all heard it here first.
And we only got a few minutes left. I'm not sure. Do we got any more music, man?
We do. I was supposed to premiere a music video, but Restream's not letting me do that on my laptop, so we're gonna have to figure that out for the future.
All right, that's the bug that's gonna be worked out. New podcast, y'all.
New podcast, new project. You know.
We still
It's all
working.
good.
I do have a couple more songs we can play. I just got to get this shit to load.
Yeah,
But
definitely play some.
Lord Zero, man. Y'all check him out. We're gonna put all of his information on the page. Y'all check him out, man. Give him a follow, a like. It matters.
You could follow me on Instagram at lord0.666, and then on TikTok, I think it's Lord Zero. It should be Lord Zero Dubstep or Lord0.666 as well. And then you can also find me on Facebook at Lord Zero and also at Darian Houston. So
we'll get with you. We'll get it posted on all of our pages.
Yeah, definitely.
We will get it posted on all of our platforms, so you do not have to worry about that. I'm loading up this fire ass fucking music right now, so we can play another song.
Yeah, before we get to the music,
We've got the Lord of
hold on,
Florida,
before
and
we
we've
get
got
to the
Killer
music-
Clowns left.
Let's see.
Before we get to the music, Lord Zero has something he wants to say.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to shout out fucking Deep Dark Dangerous. I wanted to shout out Deep Dark Dangerous because them dudes are the guys who brought me back to the whole EDM realm. So I wasn't really messing with EDM for the longest of time before I became Lord Zero. So I wasn't really messing with EDM because I really fell out during COVID and whatnot. But then when I started getting into like the spooky stuff, and then I heard that there was a spooky dubstep label that makes all spooky music. I was like, bro,
And
I
what was
gotta
the name
check
of
this.
that again?
They're called Deep, Dark, and Dangerous.
Deep, dark, and
Dark, and
dangerous.
Dangerous.
And so I
Triple
checked.
D, you guys.
Yep,
Deep,
they're,
Dark, and Dangerous.
they call themselves DDD or Deep Dark Dangerous. But yeah, so I was like, I discovered them, and I the
Triple D.
owner of the label is Truth, but so he created this whole label of artists who also make spooky dubstep, like I make spooky dubstep. And so I was really inspired by them to really, I was like, okay. I was like, I want to make some spooky dubstep, bro. And so that's when I was like, they really inspired me to like start making spooky dubstep and like to add my own take of horror onto dubstep and EDM. And then that's when I started expanding into all the other genres as well. So I was like, I'm just really adding my own take on the whole industry.
You can make anything spooky,
Yep.
man.
Hell
Any
yeah.
fucking thing.
Definitely. I was like, let me just add like some spookiness on this and this and this, but legit, I fuck with it, and it turns out fire, and I really fuck with the vibe and whatnot. I'm like, I don't know, something about clown beats, like clown laughs on beats, just gets me hype. I don't know what it is, but I love it. So I'm like, if I love it, the people love it. We're rocking with it, bro.
This
Clown-
might be a stone thought, man, but what do you think about spooky gospel, or are we getting canceled?
Spooky gospel.
Are you talking?
Dead Jesus.
We'll probably get canceled. I do.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get canceled.
I was actually inspired by satanic doo-wop music. There's this band
Satanic doo-wop?
Yes,
There is satanic what?
Yes, there's satanic doo-wop, and I didn't know about it until that night of the Orlando show. So that shit freaked me the fuck out. I was like, bro, I was listening in the car with my friend Jenny. We were getting high in the car before my set, and she was like, "You never heard satanic doo-wop music before?" I was like, "No, I never heard satanic doo-wop music before. What's that?" And then she was playing it for me in the car, and I was like, "Bro, this shit is like it's like real smoothing and relaxing, but creepy as fuck. But it's just such a vibe. It's stuff that you will hear in horror movies, but it's so fucking fire as fuck. And they're actually popular. The band's called Twin Temple, and they're actually like tour with Slipknot. Like I seen that they're on a show with Slipknot in Iowa and shit. So it's pretty fucking popular, and it's pretty fire too. You'll definitely have to go check it out. They're like a Grammy nominated band, I think, and everything.
No shit.
Yeah.
So we got 5 minutes. What are we playing? Killer Clowns or the Lord of Florida?
Play Killer Clowns.
Yes, sir. Opening. All right, y'all. This is the last song we're playing tonight. We got about 5 minutes left. After this, the show is going to be ending. This song is called Killer Clowns by Lord Zero, and I'm about to play it any second now, as soon as it decides it wants to work. Give me a thumbs up, y'all, if you can hear it.
Yeah, this shit's fire, bro. I fucking love this track.
I love the little music box.
Yeah, I open a lot of my shows with this track right here.
It's so fucking eerie and creepy.
I love it though, man.
Yeah, like that's to open up a show. It's to set me apart from the rest. I'm like, okay, yeah, y'all had y'all fire, like bouncy, happy, whatever you had before this, but I'm about to come on the stage and I'm about to fuck shit up. So this is like my whole intro to like Here I Am.
Pure fucking chaos.
You're fucking
And this
dude, it's-
and this shit scares the shit out of people sometimes.
it's darkness at its most awesome. That's what it is.
And then I added a jump scare to it.
Gotta love
I
that jump scares.
actually saw somebody freak the fuck out one time in the audience to the jump scare, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And the girl
Got
was
him.
like, "Oh," and the girl was like, "Oh my
Got
god,
him.
the clown got me." She was like, "The fucking clowns."
Got her. Got her. I actually have an evil laugh if you want one.
I could definitely sample it and throw that shit on one of my songs. Definitely.
Aw shit, a Metal Mike and Lord Zero collab?
Well, like you can legit just do like a whole samples of like 20,000 laughs, and I can legit sample it.
Do it. I think you should. He's got a gnarly growl too.
We're not gonna do that now.
And then I was like a little lullaby to end it. I love this part. I just let the whole clown do its thing. I won't play nothing but this clown audio. I'll let the whole shit run out. And the whole audience be like, bro, what the fuck is going on? And then legit on the very last laugh, boom, I hit the beat for the next drop.
That's fucking badass.
That's genius, is what that is. That is timing. That is genius timing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is.
Oh, also that song that you heard got released on Collective Conscious Records. And so far that song has like over like 3-something K views on like both of the record label and mine or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I checked it, but I just know that I released that track on Collective Conscious Records. It's my only label release so far. I've been sending my music out to so many fucking labels. But they're the only label to really fuck with it. They was like, we're going to put your shit on our label. I was like, yes, bro. Thank you. So shout out to Collective Conscious for putting me on, bro.
Hey, guess what, you guys? Technically, we could hang out with this dude for 15 more minutes because we did start 15 minutes late now, didn't we?
Technically, well, no, because we've still been on for half an hour, and it is 8:15 as we speak.
So we only got 15 more minutes with this dude? I need more time.
We actually only have 30 seconds, technically.
Yeah, no, I need this dude back.
Hey, I'll come back anytime y'all want to do it.
I'd hate to say it, man, but we gotta go, man. But I'm gonna need this dude back.
Yes, definitely. Anytime y'all want me to have me on, bro, I'm game. Let's do it.
We might even steal you for a co-host for an episode or two.
Yeah, we'd be down anytime, bro. Just let me know. Hit me up.
You know what? Do you want to come back on the 11th to play Music Roulette with me, Mike and Davey?
Sure, I would be down. If I ain't got no going on that day, yeah, definitely. I'll definitely check my schedule and let you know.
Check your schedule.
We'll
let us
tapping
know.
In with you.
Definitely.
We'll tap in.
Yes, sir. And that is it for this show, y'all. Please tap in next time to Melodic Mayhem. And with that being said, we've got Lord Zero next to me and Metal Mike, my co-host, at the bottom. And we will see you guys on the 11th.
See y'all later, bro.